The reality of full-time RV life is that you may spend some of that time living in your camper in an RV repair shop parking lot. Welcome to the channel. I'm Liz. I'm a full-time RVer. I've been on the road nearly 5 years, and this is the second time that I have lived in an RV repair shop parking lot. All right, so let me show you the current situation. As you can see, I'm not the only one in the parking lot living here. There's a few others at least that are also here. If you don't know, I have a 2005 Alpha motorhome. It's a 38-foot. And if you missed it, last week I talked about what went wrong, why I now have this little addition behind me of a portable air conditioner. So you can find out what happened and what led me here by watching last week's video. I'm at Charlie's Repair Shop near Ogden, Utah. Like most RV repairs, they're backed up a month or more. They were so kind, they were able to work me in. I got here on a Tuesday and they looked at it. Is it not making that noise? Yeah, that.
That noise right there?
Yeah.
I want to go grab me a long screwdriver. That's so long. Phillips? It don't matter. It'll work now for a minute.
And then it'll stop?
When the AC kicks off, it might stop again. You need an outdoor blower motor.
Is that what I need?
Yeah.
Can you get one?
Yep. He's doing one right now, and the code's right down away from you.
Do you have one in stock?
I did. But let me get one coming.
Okay. So they were hoping for the part to arrive on Friday and for them to get it done, and I'd be on my way before Memorial Day weekend. I'm not sure if the part arrived, but even if it did, there just wasn't enough time for them to get it fixed. And you know what? That's okay, because I would hate to have it fixed and then just leave. With an air conditioner, I definitely want to keep it running for a couple hours to make sure that it works. I don't want to be down the road a few hours and then be like, uh-oh, it doesn't work. Now, how I found Charlie's service was by using the forums. If you're looking for a camper, new or used, I strongly recommend before you buy to join a forum for the model that you're looking for. This has been so helpful for me. When you go on that forum, even if it's brand new, you'll find out what the trouble spots are. You'll get lots of tips and you'll really learn a lot. For example, one of the campers that I used to own was a 2020 Grand Design Reflection. It was a fifth wheel, a 260 RD. Well, in the last couple years, there's been a problem with the slide, and they've actually, in the brand new ones, put in a different motor so that this problem goes away. If you're looking for a new one, you want to make sure you get one with the new motor. If you're looking for a used one, you want to make sure that you get one that has been repaired with the new motor, or at least you're on the alert for that. When I posted on the Alpha forum that I'm traveling from Utah to Oregon and I'm looking for a place to repair my rig, they came back with Charlie's service. When I called them, they actually have about 12 Alphas they're working on right now on the lot. One of the repair techs told me he's probably taken out 1,000 of these basement airs. Basement air is kind of tricky, so I feel really good to be in a place where there's experts. So as I'm filming this, it is Sunday on Memorial Weekend. I've been camping since the 90s, and I started out as a weekender, and Memorial Day weekend was so important. It was the first big weekend of the season, right? If I was going to lose my camper over Memorial Day weekend, I would have been so upset. I probably had made reservations weeks or months in advance. But that's the difference being a full-timer versus a weekender. I am just so glad to be out here living the dream. It took me 26 years to get out here and live this life. So what is it like living in an RV repair shop parking lot? Honestly, it's one of those times where you say to yourself, you know, I'm just going to make the best of it. Life is what you make it. It's not so bad. First of all, I'm really grateful that they can work on it while I'm still living in it. If I had to move out, well, that would be a lot of trouble to pack up everything, and then the expense of staying in a hotel. And number two, it just so happens that they can fix my basement air where I am in place in the parking lot. So I don't even have to move out on the day they work on it. Good morning. It is now 8 a.m. on Tuesday. Gilberto has been working on my rig for the last 20 minutes. and he is going to be removing the air conditioning. This is something I don't think has ever been done in the last 18 years. And I have gotten some comments about last week's video, people saying, oh, any HVAC person can do this, just call anyone. And yes, any HVAC person can actually fix the components of the basement air, but not just anyone can remove the basement air. It is quite a process. He is 45 minutes in, and it could take a little bit longer. By the way, I called 5 places in Bend, Oregon, and nobody wanted to touch the basement air. It's a very specialized thing. Gilberto says he's removed hundreds of these, so I feel really great that I am in the right place and I've got an expert doing the job. Well, I stand corrected. It actually has been taken out before, and that's actually good news. You want to have had it serviced at least once in the last 18 years. So he took out the blower assembly and removed the motor, which was a process. Then he put in the new motor, cleaned the inside of the AC box, and put everything back together. Now, as you know, with an air conditioner, the number one thing you can do to take care of it is to keep those air filters replaced. Well, there are 2 air filters in the Alpha. They're next to each other, and they're not very efficient. They don't really block the air, so they don't really filter the air that well. So what Gilberto is going to do is he is going to bypass the original intake, and he's going to make a door with a filter on it in a different place, just so it's more efficient. And the wood he's going to use is this old refrigerator door wood, which matches the wood in my Alpha. Okay, it is just after 6 o'clock, and I have some great news. First of all, the air conditioning has been running all afternoon. It is now super cold in my rig. It's all put back together. It's all done. And right before closing time, right before 6 o'clock, they finished the inside mod of moving the air intake. So that's awesome. It's going to be so easy to change that filter, and it's going to be more efficient too. I cannot say enough good things about Charlie's. They gave me a t-shirt, but they were really awesome. Right from the get-go, Amanda was so welcoming in trying to get me worked in. I know how busy it is this time of year in the RV repair business, so I'm grateful that she got me in. I'm grateful for Justin and Gilberto for all the work they did, and I will be back on the road first thing tomorrow morning. Well, I bet you want to know how much this cost. Well, I'm curious too. They actually worked so close to quitting time that they didn't have time to add up the bill. I'm going to get that tomorrow at 8 a.m. and I'll put it here on the screen so you can see. And if you've enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and share. And let me know if you have a holiday weekend story or any kind of epic repair story. I'd love to hear it. As always, these are exciting times to push past fear, build confidence, and live amazing.